One group helps young professionals to network and grow their businesses. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Local Edition. With me this hour is Stan Schuck with the Mainline Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for being with us, Stan. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me, Jill.
We talk about the benefits of being a chamber member, those business-to-business benefits, the idea of networking, the idea of professional development and education. But you have a group designated particularly for young professionals. Why is this important?
Well, you take a look at my hair. You see that, huh?
You didn't make the group.
I don't make the cut.
Okay.
They do allow me to come in every once in a while, but I only have a few minutes with them at a time. These are young, emerging business leaders here along the main line from for-profit and nonprofit companies that are interested in meeting other like-minded individuals, having an opportunity to share experiences, and what we try to do is give them an opportunity to learn something. So that makes it a little bit different.
Okay, the networking opportunities are still there, just like any other chamber event. But tell us a little bit about what actually happens at these monthly meetings. The location changes on a monthly basis,
Correct.
But the idea and the premise remains the same.
Yeah, the first one that we did this year in the series was right here at Cabrini, and they happen to be our sponsor. And it moves around to different locations, and it is people, restaurants, and all that are also looking for that young crowd. So it makes it a win-win for everybody when you think about it. The location, the sponsor, of course, and then the youth themselves. And the thing, to your question, the thing that makes it different is that the component that they like is that they like to have the opportunity to have an expert, a subject matter expert in some field, something relative to business, something relative to networking skills, something relative to organizational management skills, something that has an appeal or has value to them, and we try to deliver that when we get them together every month.
That's the educational component, but this idea really stemmed from the young professionals themselves and their desire to work together in order to benefit each other's businesses.
Yeah, and they want to find like-minded individuals, not just constantly having to deal with other members that have been around for a long time, been set in their business. They wanted people that were experiencing the same kinds of problems and opportunities within companies that they were. So they're looking for something, a peer-to-peer type of a network, and we hadn't had that before.
Many of these individuals also participate in other chamber events, other chamber meetings, but some of them aren't necessarily chamber members. You're really trying to find a diverse group to be a part of these young professionals.
Yeah, very soon when I got in here 16 months ago, I realized that we have to market to people differently because our people are changing. The younger people, as they come in, don't do things the same way I did growing up, reading papers or seeing it on television and all. So this is our attempt to really understand that marketplace and develop it. You know, as it's beginning to develop, as they're burgeoning into the leaders for tomorrow, we're right there with them and doing things with them.
Is this particularly important as we're experiencing an economic downturn for young people, maybe with fresh ideas, to come together and bring those ideas to each other, but then in turn to the rest of the business community as well? Yes,
that really is very, very true. And they also get a chance, you know, when the economy is bad, chambers become an inexpensive way to network yourself, to get your name out there. So if you're in a position that might be eliminated or something else, this is a way to find other people and maybe find another way into another job or something else too. It's much more than just simply getting together to say hello or meet a girlfriend or meet somebody else. That's not what they're about.
And that's an important point, because I think a lot of younger professionals going to an event may think there's a social component, but this is a different kind of socialization. It's not necessarily looking for a date.
Well, but I'll tell you though, it is interesting. They are looking for a cocktail or something like that. They enjoy that social aspect. They certainly want to learn something. They want to contribute something. But they're also interested in having a chance to kick back and enjoy themselves with people.
We just have a short time left, but this is also an opportunity for these young professionals to get involved with nonprofit organizations as well.
Yeah, and you know, think about it. If the group is composed of both for-profit and nonprofit young emerging leaders, they get a chance to share ideas. That's good for the nonprofits to get business type help with what they're doing, and it's good for the business type, the for-profit people, to see what's available out there, what they can be able and can do.
All right, thanks so much, Stan.
All right.
We've been talking with Stan Schuck, president of the Mainline Chamber of Commerce. I'm Jill Horner for Comcast Local Edition.